All right, so here is an overview of my Capstone portfolio. This is Caroline Reeder. So about me, I'm a RMI major. Basically just went through the list of majors and looked at all the options and just kind of decided that this was the direction that I kind of wanted to blindly go into. And very happy I did, now at the tail end of it. And also picked up a minor in international business my junior year. Was kind of going to graduate early if I didn't add that minor, and so felt really passionate about international business to start with, and then added that in about a year ago, and happy I did that as well. And I'll be graduating here in less than a month. So contents of the portfolio. So starting with the About Me page, talking a little bit about the overview of the portfolio and some of the things that are in the portfolio. So going along with the 5 goals, starting off with the analytical paper for goal 1, moving into the final paper for my international business transactions class for goal 2. Goal 3 is the global business report from my business communications class. That one's a group project. And then goal 4 is the S&P 500 historical project from my financial analysis using computer applications class, where I'm showcasing my technological skills on that one and using Excel. And then goal 5, students will be knowledgeable about the global environment of business. That one revolves around an assignment I finished probably about a month ago, after spring break, after we went to London. Basically, our final paper for the course was to just describe why London as is the international insurance market of the world. And then also after those 5 goals, have my resume on a separate page. And then lastly, have the capstone experience, which was the experience I chose was my involvement in the Holland Fellows program. And in that, I outline our travel to Asia as well as our classwork during the spring semester before we traveled to Asia, and just what an amazing experience that was. And some impactful supporters and mentors that I had along the way. Really everyone in the RMI department, and honestly, I'd say probably most of the professors in the finance department as well. But just to name a few, Dr. Matters has been massive just in helping with leadership and just opening me up to new opportunities along the way. Kind of just met her through accident sophomore year, and we've been very close since, and she's been a great mentor for me along the way. Dr. Marlette and just his leadership with the Brantley Center has been amazing, and his leadership with the Gamma Iota Sigma. Professor Eggers, always being there for some advice, and also being a great professor. His class, commercial insurance, was one of my favorite classes that I took my entire time here. And then lastly, but definitely not least, Wendy Dang is huge for just helping things run smoothly and just always being there for really anything that we need. And she's been a great person to have just on campus throughout these 4 years. So very thankful for her, and of course many other people too along the way. So for the transformational experience, I think my involvement with Gamma to Sigma has just really shaped my time here at the university, from not knowing really what I wanted to do after college, and then finding this group, and then just meeting so many amazing people, and then having get-togethers like in this picture on the slide. It's just been so great to be a part of that team, because when I stopped playing sports after my sophomore year, I really had no idea what direction I wanted to go to, and I just had someone come to me and say, hey, like there's this Gamma to Sigma sunset get together tonight, you should come. And I was like, why would I do that? I don't even know what that is. Like, haven't even really started my RMI coursework yet. And it turned out being like one of the best things. And now, a year later, after being president of the club for this whole club, it's really interesting to look back at just at all we've accomplished in the past year and just how much closer we've all gotten. So just amazing to be surrounded by a group of like-minded individuals on a daily basis and us having our weekly meetings and just have people that you can kind of bounce ideas off from all classes, from freshman class to senior class, just seeing all of us work together has been really special. And so, what does my portfolio convey, and also some future goals? So, I think while I was putting together this portfolio, I was just really kind of reflecting on my journey through my 4 years and just thinking about some of the things that I've had the opportunity to experience, some really interesting projects and papers that I have done throughout my years, and just reflecting on those and kind of just reflecting on how far I've come. It's really interesting and really shocking to now be at the tail end of it. But I can say that throughout these 4 years, I've learned so much about myself, learned what my strengths are, learned what my weaknesses are, as it's important for everyone to do. And it's just been such a great experience overall. And so I think that this portfolio just really conveyed overall just the experience that it's been over the past 4 years, and just a culmination of all the all the knowledge that I've learned over the past 4 years from countless people, professors, and just other students. Um, and so really my initial goal when I was thinking about this is just using the information that I've learned in the last 4 years just to add value in any situation that I'm in. And all really that has that's really all my goal has been. Coming out of college, I was just like, I'm trying to find a job where I can add value. I'm trying to move to a city where I can add value, just trying to be a part of things where I can kind of be an integral part of whatever that situation may be. Um, and then just excited kind of to move forward and start that career process. But two future goals that I have. First one is to submit myself as a dependable and thorough team member. So just being dependable, I think, is the biggest thing. And whether that be, just being willing to sit on something, or someone needs help with something last minute, just being that person that someone can go to and say, oh well, I know Caroline, that if I ask her to help on this, and she'll kind of, if she has time in her schedule, help me accomplish this. And then also with that, my second goal would be to establish strong relationships. And that's with everyone, colleagues, people who are of authority in my company, just all of that, and just building strong relationships with those people, just getting to know people, especially moving to a new city, just kind of being willing to put myself out there so that I can kind of be ready for any opportunity that comes. And at the end of the day, that's what's important at the end of the day, just making the most out of every opportunity, which I feel like is fully conveyed in my portfolio.